Hey guys, welcome back to another Godot live stream. I'm your host Morgan Ozpin, and today I think we have this is of course gonna be a game dev stream, but I think for just to start off the stream, I think I might have to actually do some stuff outside of Godot because I'm gonna be making some assets and icons for my game to make it look nicer. And I haven't done a lot of stuff outside of my streams lately for my game, and the reason why is because I've been attending this driving school to kind of get myself a driver's license because I haven't learned how to drive up until now, and I'm learning to get like a freaking driver's license for myself this past couple of days. So we're just gonna be hopping on to Pixelorama here, making not real, but making a new project, but making a thing over here, and we will be making a bunch of assets here. Well, actually, only one, I think, and that would be for. Let me make a new thing here. I'm just going to be making like a little bit of a bubble here. And this is an icon that will pop out when the player or the pet is running out of food or love for the player, and you're like, oh, that's sad. Which is why we're gonna be making this freaking warning sign right here. So to start off, let me just first make this hold on. This okay, this is small enough, good. And sure, we'll go for a black line for this one. And here's how it should look like. Let's go for this one. And why is the size so big? Hey, there we go. Wait. Okay. Excuse me, there we go. Alright, let's make a square. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So erase this. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we'll just feed this column here. Now I haven't really touched Pixelorama in a while, but let's see if I can make some good a good little speech bubble here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Nice. Then boop, boop. Actually, how should we do this? Like this way? Right, maybe this way, yeah. Alright, can you tell that I haven't made a speech bubble thing in quite a while here? Let me actually extend this to here. And it looks much like what I want to go for. go. Let's raise this up a little bit, like that. And let's get a new layer. And for this layer, we will make it hella bright. And let's see, maybe I want to make an exclamation point here. I need to view the grid. Just give me the grid, there we go. Okay, so this is the middle. This is the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the middle right here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Let's just draw a little bit of a box like this. Do it like that. And there we go. That's like a little bit of an exclamation point. Now it looks very thick, so let's try to make this a bit smoother by deleting some of the points like that. And also doing that. Let's see how does this look from afar. Okay, show grid. Okay, it's looking much nicer. Let's just round out a little bit of the black part of our speech bubble here. That. Yep, that works. Then there we go. So we'll save that. Are there any other icons I need to make? Let's see. Oh no, not that. Let me open up another freaking project here. Sprite animation. Let's see. Let's save this as a mouse select cursor. Save. Okay. And what we'll do here is we will actually just be see what's the okay. We'll just be deleting everything that consists of the body here. So we'll get rid of this. Oh fuck, god damn it, my mouse is all over the place right now. Okay. We'll get rid of all of this, of the body. Don't worry, I have like a extra file of this saved up in my computer. So we're gonna be getting his head here. And this will be an icon to represent at least some of the buttons in my game that are rectangular in shape, and this head will only appear if I select those buttons in my game, especially in like my load game and new game areas. I think I want this to be a part of it. So let me get this, let me get this, and let me get this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get the head first. And we'll get the grid. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we are basically at the center here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's like the center of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright. So all we need to do now is we're gonna be moving all of this to its appropriate place. Is there onion skinning? I know there's like a way to onion skin in Pixelorama here. Let me just save my file. Right. Okay, there we go. Cell size, past frames. No, I want future frames. There we go. Okay, so we need to move this to here. Move this to about here, and the head as well. We move it to here. Okay. Right, let's disable keyframes. Onion skinning here. And I guess while we're at it, we should also get the color, the mouth color. Okay. Like that. Move it here. Put the color here. Okay, well, I'm freaking adjusting stuff here. I just want to say that since I'm making like I'm learning to become like a legitimate driver on the road right now. I'm thinking of starting a new like gaming live stream for you guys, wherein I just tried a bunch of racing games I found on freaking itch.io. And I was looking for a bunch of games there, and I saw that under the racing category, there's this game called Godot Auto or something. It seems to be like some sort of like Grand Theft Auto Online ripoff or something. But I got kind of a bit hesitant on trying to play the game because it looked like the assets were like AI. Not that it explicitly said it was AI, but it does kind of feel like it's an AI coded game with let me see. Okay, let me push that one. Just kidding. There we go. It looked like an AI coded game with a bunch of third party assets thrown into it, and I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. Move this here. And while the game didn't explicitly say that it was built using AI, it did say that it used a lot of third-party assets. And while I don't really see the problem with using third-party assets, the way it was like it looked around the game's previews made it look like the guy was like was trying to run a scam or something. I don't know what's what is it with this sort of game that I'm looking at with Godot Auto, but I don't know. Is Godot Auto like a legit game, guys? I just saw it while looking through itch.io, and I felt very weird looking at some of the comments of that game, and it and all the comments felt like it was like AI generated or something. Because normally when you look at like game reviews on platforms like itch.io or Steam, it at least felt like it at least feels like someone is talking about the quality of the game in those reviews. But when it comes to Godot Auto, it felt like it's as if like they are like well, not really glazing, but more so like just talking about the game as if there's like no problems to it. And I find that very weird because normally when you think of like game reviews, there would at least be some one weird or one negative comment that would talk something about the game. Whether it's like something that you agree with or not, there should at least be like one negative comment in there to make it look like, you know, the fan base around the game is good and stuff. But when I was trying to look for reviews of Godot Auto, all I'm seeing is like a bunch of, I don't know, I'd say like positive reviews about it, and I'm not sure what to think about that. But anyway, so I'm not gonna be playing Godot Auto anytime soon, but I still wanted to like try out some freaking racing games with you guys. Is that? Let me play this. Okay, it felt like this guy's like bobbing his head instead of having like a constant nod to it, but I think I can deal with that. All right, let me just isolate the frame like that. Then let's save our progress here. Export. Can we get rid of all of the advanced options? Can we? Is there a way to? Oh, selected frames. Okay, wait. There we go. Export. Selected frames. There we go. We'll make this a sprite sheet with, yeah, that works for me. And we'll go here and we'll call this select cursor animation sprite sheet. And I keep on forgetting to add the extensions because for some reason Pixelorama doesn't automatically do that for me. So I'll make a PNG, select current folder, export. Okay. And for this one, let's see. Should I make more sprite animations with this one? Yeah, you know what? We'll actually, you know what? This is go with this first for now. Export the sprite sheet columns. Close. Why is it only showing me one? Oh, selected. Okay, never mind. There we go. Columns. Rows. Maybe 21. There we go. Alright. So we'll export this to. I'm already forgetting what's the used to. Let's go to project mouse here. Thumbnails, artworks. Alright, I know I'm not touching Godot a lot this in the first few seconds of the stream, but at least you guys get getting a taste of how I make my assets on off stream. And even though I already showed you how I made my pixel art and 3D models in an earlier stream or something. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, it's not it. Artworks. Where are my artworks? There it is. Artworks, project mouse. I think my game icon. Wow, this is a lot. But no, I need to replace the general game icon spreadsheet here. General game icon sprite sheet. Select folder. When it exists. Yeah, I want to override it. And okay, export. There we go. Alright. One more thing before we move on to Godot. Let me close this program. I think I already saved everything here, so I'll just close this. We're gonna go to Blender because this is where I made my logo for my game, and I want my logo to be an animation in my game. So what we will be doing here is re-rendering my logo in a way that I will be splitting it up into three different images. Yeah, three different images, consisting of the text, a text cursor that's gonna be blinking on and off when I put it into my game, and the rest of the logo. Alright, let's go to project mouse logo. And I told you guys that this is made using Blender, and here is proof of it, I guess. Yeah, this is it. Let me get rid of the... Why is the renderer open first? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so, looks ugly right now, and I think the reason why is because it's freaking... There we go. Right, see? Look at that. This is the logo in 3D. And when I render it onto Eevee right here, it will do it like that. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. We will first need to render... let's see. Let's hide first. Let's see. This is the project. I'm even up to now. I'm still too lazy to name all of my assets here. We'll call this project text. We will hide this. This is the speech bubble, and we'll leave that on for now. This one, this is the text cursor. What else? Is this linked to? Okay, it's not. Okay, this is the. Oh, wait! I need to separate this one line here. P selection. Okay, and this will be called the lightning bolt. And I guess while we're at it, we should also move this into like its own freaking collection here. New collection, call it the logo. Okay. Move to logo. Move to logo. Where is the project text? Okay, there we go. Like that, there we go. All right. So this will be called mouse. We definitely need to split this, split these out. So we might need to actually open up GIMP or Pixie Editor for this one. So I'm gonna call this mouse text. Okay, move it to logo. I don't know what this is supposed to. What is this? I guess nothing. Okay, this is the prongs. Plug prongs. Okay, move it to logo. This is definitely the plug outline. This is the wire. And this is the, I don't know why I call this mouse, but it's supposed to be the freaking plug. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's moved. There we go. Oh, wait. I forgot it's supposed to be in the logo 3D. There we go. Okay. Move to logo 3D. Move to logo 3D. Okay. There we go. Okay, so first off, let me hide this. Let me hide this. Let me hide all of this. And this as well. We just need to get this layer here. Export, no, not export, render. Okay. Oops. I guess we should also prevent it from rendering here. There we go. No. There we go. There we go. Yep. Render image. There we go. So save this under project mouse. Let's make new folder here, call it logo, and we will call this text cursor. Save as image, good. Then let's get the speech bubble here. Render image. Save. This is the speech bubble. That, okay. And then the image. This is the save as project text. Maybe I want to just render one little stroke of a pen right here. Okay, let me just save this. This is the lightning. .png. And then okay, that's the wire, which I don't want to render alone, because we got all of this to worry about right here. Okay, here we go. So we render this image. I forgot to render the prongs. Okay. And I guess we also need to stop rendering the lightning bolt. There we go. Save. Call this mouse. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna save all of our changes here. We're gonna go to freaking. By the way, it's my. Okay. The voice is still being heard. Let's go to. Sure, why don't we just go to GIMP? As much as I love Pixie Editor, it does kind of take a while for me to do stuff there, because I'm still not used to the freaking node system that they have there. Even though I think the Pixie Editor has like some good quality life improvements compared to GIMP. It's just a little bit of a steep learning curve to kinda remember how to do things in Pixie Editor. I only use like Pixie Editor to do some After Effects for my photos and stuff. So let me see. I need to open as layers, local disk D, thumbnails, artworks, project mouse, logo. Okay, so let me just try to remove some stuff here. Let me actually make a duplicate of this, actually. There we go. Alright, so first off, let me select like that. Actually, let me. Okay. And then we will just sure, use the freaking lasso tool, why not? Going to get everything right here. There we go. Delete. And then Control Shift A. There we go. Okay. All right. You know, something that I sometimes underestimate about myself is the fact that I remember the shortcuts of not only Blender but all of the software that I use under my computer, like GIMP and stuff. There we go. But to be fair though, I feel like every free and open source software kind of have like this similarities when it comes to their keyboard shortcuts. Like I feel like for every software that I've used, I'm pretty sure Shift T has always been like the erase tool. And then depending on the software that you use, the pen brush would either be P or B. And the fill bucket tool would be like F or B. But anyway, we've got this isolated. Let's go and export this as mouse text. Alright, and we'll get this. I'm gonna duplicate this just in case it makes some mistakes. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to isolate the part of the image here that's supposed to represent the wire. There we go. Did I duplicated the wrong image. Okay, wait. Let me delete this. Or how do I delete the layer? Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Alright. By the way, guys, we're still going to be continuing with the donut tutorial series in the future. So if you want more Blender content, you just gotta wait. There we go. Let me just make it easier for myself to select everything here. Okay, nice. Okay. And let's get the lasso tool. Select everything that isn't the wire and the plug. It's delete, Control-Shift-A, export as the oh, did I freaking, oh god, okay. Alright, export this as plug. Alright, so we pretty much made everything that we need to make our game much more beautiful. So, with that being said, I'm gonna discard my changes here. We go to Godot, make our game. I guess we can first import some of our assets here. Anyway. By the way, guys, I know that I initially said that I want this to be like a minigame collection of a game. Kind of like POW. But then I remember that I don't have a lot of game ideas in my head. So I might have to actually downscale the final output of this game to just have one game. And I want this one game to actually have like a fun game loop to it. So, what this game would most likely be about is, aside from being a pet simulator, is that it's going to be like an inventory management system kind of game. I found this because I played this game a while back called forgot what it was, but it's like it was like the winner of the Ludum Dare game jam this year, I think. And the whole game revolves around just one character, like fishing and managing their inventory as they try to survive like harsh weather conditions and stuff. And as you like collect all the fishes that you buy, you can like upgrade your equipment to have it so that it can last longer throughout your fishing experience before you can like leave the ocean and stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, I can maybe take that idea, add some parts of it, like maybe a crafting system and maybe a different way to collect things, because I feel like the game was too simple in its design, and I want to see if I can try to put my own ideas into it. Just add a few things to make it a little bit more engaging to the viewer. And also, I want to make things more randomized, because for some reason in that game, the sequence of weather conditions you can have throughout each run seems to be fixed towards one specific sequence, meaning that for each run it's very predictable to know what weather condition you can have while you're fishing. So I want to randomize that part of the game as well. So we will be my game would most likely be a strategic inventory management type game, I guess. All right, so anyway, let's go to, let me see, where is my game icon sprite sheet? Is it this one? No, that's not it. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna import this to here. Okay, good. Now, did that okay, I never tried to to overwrite a file in my system before. Did that do anything to my game's sprites? Existing sprites? No. Okay, good. Alright, that's good. Good to know. So with that being said, let's go and let's make a, let's see, where is this button right here? No, I want this button. Pause menu. No, I don't want the pause menu. I want where are my progress bars? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna call this the progress bar button. Okay, so let's see, this warning, let's go and make a let's go and create a texture. Sure, we'll go for a texture rec for now. And under this texture rec, we will make a atlas, and under this atlas, we will make, or not really make, but we'll import our general game icon sprite sheet here. Okay, so this is a size of 32 by 32, and the region, let's see, 32, 64, 128, it's tree, no, frick, I can't do maths, guys, sorry. Okay, so that's 256 plus 256, that's the mouth. By the way, I don't think I'll be using these these sprites in my game. Oh, and I guess while we're at it, we should also put my settings icon into my game as well. So 32, 64, 128, right now, plus 128. There we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and, okay, please. There we go. layout, position, anchors, custom. Let's customize it. Okay, I wanna anchor offset my. There we go. Okay. Let's make it a bit big. Let's make it a bit a bit bigger here. Where's my progress bar texture? The warning. Progress bar warning. There we go. All right. Make it bigger. Right. Okay, so we have probably an ass way too. There we go. I feel like that's a good size for it. And then let's see, this is the pause menu, right? Let's see, pause button. I'll change this to an atlas. Not that. Atlas. General game icon. Oops. Make this 32 by 32, and what is this? What is the region coordinates of this? Progress bar warning. This is at let's see, 640. So I don't know, 320 maybe? 320 would be good. Okay. Guess we can get rid of this icon right now. And let's see, 320. Okay, that's the game icon. Let's see. Oh god, I can't even see it. How is it pixelated when it's... Okay. Oh, it's just next to it. Okay, so we just need to add plus 32 to it. There we go. Let's make it freaking big. Why is it... Why you like this? Okay. Okay, icon behavior, center, expand icon on. It's not being shown because the layout is freaking ass right now. 100. Okay, that works for me. should I add like a? Sure, we'll make it this way for now. Okay, so now we need to code some stuff here. Let's see, what is the progress bar button for show or hide button? Okay, and we need to link this, these two. I'm already forgetting which one's the one responsible for. Okay, so these two. Okay. Progress bar outline. Outline. There we go. Okay. All right. So we need to link these two bars here. Or this one. Yeah, this one. Let's get this on ready. Ready. Okay. Alright, so let me see. What are the signals that we can use here? Value changed. Should we go for value changed? Oh wait, no. Yes, maybe. Wait. Love progress bar dot value changed equals value change dot connect. We'll connect this to like a function here called show warning sign, and this will be linked to a progress bar value float. Okay. Warning show warning sign. There we go. And hunger bar dot value change dot connect to show warning sign. Okay. And I guess we also need to get our progress bar warning here. There we go. Alright, so let's go and actually I don't think I need this right here, so I'm just gonna make this put an underscore to that. So let's get hunger. Let's go get bar hunger bar value equals hunger bar dot value and var love bar value equals love progress bar dot value. Okay, so I'm gonna make an if statement here. If hunger bar value is greater than, or no, less than 25, and love bar value is or I don't know, greater than 25, or love, no, and love bar value is greater than 25. Actually, let's go for 20. I'll go for 20. Let me go for 20. Just the same way that my phone warns me whenever my battery percentage is under 20%. We'll get progress bar warning dot show, or no, dot hide. Else we get progress bar warning dot hide, or the show. Shoot, why am I why am I mixing all of my functions here? Okay, there we go. Okay, anything else we need to get here? I don't think so. So what's this? Already did that. Wait, why is this warning still here? Alright, okay, so this should be it. So let's do that. Let's make a new game. Accept. Okay, nice. Alright, so let's go and first pet our pets. Alright, that gave us 10%. Let's get more. Alright. Alright, let's pet him up to, like, I don't know, 40. Now let's get up to 50. Alright, so this warning sign is still here because my hunger bar is still intact. I still freaking at 0%, so we'll just buy a bunch of food. Food over here. Let's buy some cupcakes, some cookies. I'm pretty sure like the cake here is the one with the most amount of sustenance I can give this pet to. Okay. I guess we still need to also update the... There we go. Okay. Nice. Alright. It works. Let's go. Okay. And I guess we also have the pause button here to quit stuff. Yeah, that works. Okay. It works. Everything works. Thank God. Okay. Normally we have to like jump through hoops just to get one thing working in my game, but thank God that's a very simple thing to get fixed. Okay, next thing. We need to go to our title screen. I want to make it look much nicer. because this logo is so static that I want to barf. We need to put some animations into this. So what we'll be doing here is we'll first get rid of this actually, what do I use here? Okay. So we will import our logo onto our textures here. No, I want it like here. Yes. Nice. Okay. So we might need an animation player for this one, but to get this fixed, all we need to do is to replace this texture rack with a more appropriate. Okay, so the thing that's gonna be in the back is, I guess. Actually, wait. Let me first rearrange all of this. Let's get a control node up in here. Okay. And we'll put a texture rack right here. And let's make this full rect, I guess. I don't want that to be that way. Can I get full rect here as well? Not quite what I want it to be. Let's make this a custom one. Like this, yep, something like that. And take more size, fit width. How do they change the alignment of this? Okay. Alright, that works. That works for me. So, all we need to do now is we need to... I'm gonna duplicate this. Right, hide that. And we will replace this texture here with this. So yeah, that's basically where it should land. So I'm gonna hide that, put this here. Call this speech bubble. Duplicate. Let's put in our project text here. Okay. Project text. Okay. Alright, duplicate. And then let's get our... I guess the mouse should be the next one. Should be put over here. There we go. This is the mouse text. Then we need the text cursor right here. We'll call it text cursor. Alright, so, and I guess one last thing we need is our plug over here. Plug. Alright, so, and the light thing, I guess. Wow, this is so many so many things just to make this animated logo, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, guys. Just you wait. There we go. Call this lightning. Okay, so first off, we're gonna get our text cursor here, and we will make a new material out of this. It's not gonna be that complicated, just a simple material to have it blink on and off in my game. So let's make a new shader. Let's see, scene, scripts, shaders. Okay, call it the blinking text cursor. Canvas, yep, it's a canvas item. Okay. So how this work is just as simple as plugging in a time over here, putting it under a sign. Actually, wait, am I in the right? No. Okay, so go here. We get a sign. Get sign, we get time over here, plug it together like so. Okay, maybe not that. Let's get the color parameter. And we decompose. And we multiply. I think that's how it goes. Or I think, wait, I think it's the other way around. Let me go to... Get this. Yeah. And we detach this from here, plug this here, and we plug this here. Nope. By the way, what's the thing here? Excuse me, what? Did I not turn this into a... Wait. Something is wrong here. Okay, these are definitely all PNGs. Alright, should I get the alpha? Wait, alpha. Or inputs, all color. Oh. I plug it there. There we go. Okay. Frick, I was wondering what the frick is wrong with my... Okay. So this should be working now. Okay, so plug this here, and then we multiply this with this. All right, nice. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to get the multiply this with a float parameter, and I'll call this blinking speed. Alright, insert into this puppy right here. Okay, like that. And where's the shader parameters? Let's set this to maybe 4. 5. 10. Maybe 8. Yeah, that works. Okay. Alright. That's good for me. And I think that's the only shader we need to make. The rest we can try to animate using animation player. So let's do that right away. Let's add an animation player like that. Okay. So let's make a new animation. Call it looping. All right. Let's do a property track. on texture, not texture, right? I want on the speech bubble. Is there rotation here somewhere? Rotation? There it is. Okay. Would this be like, I don't know, 2 seconds maybe? Okay, so current animation, looping. This will be looping, of course. And for this one, let's add a key right here. Speech bubble. Where is this rotation coming from? Oh, it's coming from that? Okay, that's not where I want the rotation to be coming from. I want the pivot offset to be like, let's see, let's get this to 0. Divided by 2. Nope, that's not where I want it to be. Like 300, 200, okay, 100, 350. Okay. Okay, so this is 0, like that. Okay, so good. The pivot offset has been established here. Okay, so let's move it to here, insert key. Okay. With 2.5, 0, 2.5, 1, and then insert key right over here. Okay. Alright, nice. So Yep, that works. And then let's add a new property track. This time for our lightning. This will be the rotation as well. Okay. And for this one, for the lightning, let's of course first set up our offset. Uh, 720. Oh, nope, 720. There we go. 500. No. 400. 300. Not 350. And let's increase it by 800. 820. 850. 840. Okay, nice. So alright, so this is at 0. Have this be at 0.5. And it'll have this be set at discrete. Like, you know, like a freaking lightning. So or I guess we can make it continuous, I guess. Let's see. Okay, insert a key. Alright. Alright, copy. Paste. No. Paste. No. V. Paste. Yes. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Alright, one last thing. Under speech bubble here. Let's see, did I save my... No, I didn't. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make a shader material. Let's see, do I have my... Oh, here we go. Oh wait, that's not it. Do it here. Shader material. Okay, what's happening here? Transparency. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, frequency. Yeah. So this is like a thing I made for like my loading screen, I think. Let me try to. Okay, maybe not too high. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... okay. I'm forgetting that's like a case in my game now. Alright, so next thing... let's go to our... There's really not much I can do with the mouse though, since it's like static object in my game, but I think I can do something with my... Let's see, let's get the plug. Let's get the, I don't know, the material maybe. Let's see, theme. You can maybe try to skew it, I guess. Wait. Row direction, transform. Polarization, tooltip. Focus, mouse, input. There's really no option to skew this, huh? All right. Okay, let me try to make a duplicate of this. And then I think, is this under the vertex shader? No, all this is being worked under the fragment. So oh, never mind. This is what's causing the problem here. Okay. Okay, all of this is being worked on to the vertex shader. But what we'll do here instead is we will make a vertex. We'll get our what's it called? The position. What does it take into consideration here? The UVs. Oh. Okay. So we'll see Control V. We get the UVs. And we'll get also a gradient. It's got texture 2D. With a freaking gradient to it, like that. And let's get a bool. Can we get bool? Or a what are the conditional statements I can get here? Equal, greater than, equal. Sure, it's got an if. Alright, we go. Okay, A is equal to this is the case, as well as this, I guess. Okay, let's split this into vector decompose here. Okay, so we get that. And let's say if Let's go float parameter. No, that doesn't work. I don't want that end of the plug to shake around, so I guess one way to test this out is to increase the height by, I don't know, 500 maybe, like that. And then under here, wow, okay, this is getting wacky here. Hmm. I need to switch this around maybe, let's see. It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, now it's working. Wait. Let's go to here. Linear. Huh. Okay, maybe you put it here. And you put this here. Okay. Can we flip this around? Wait. Rotation by axis. This by 180. Well, what's 0? Alright, calm the frick down. Uh, Alright, we'll turn this into a freaking sampler port, maybe, just so we can get some real-time data out of this. Texture, 2D. Parameter. There we go. We can texture 2D. We can also have tolerance. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Okay, now for some reason it's not doing any changes anymore. Oh no, it is kind of changing, but it's like very small and minute, I must say. Godot? Hello? Alright, let's maybe make another texture 2D here with a texture 2D parameter. And I'm gonna call this the I'm just gonna call this the tolerance. All right. Point 8, 0.9. Okay. -7. Okay. Nice. All right. Okay. All right. So I guess that's how the project should look like. Let me see. Now let's go to the project text here. Is there a thing here for cropping or something? Okay, keep aspect. Tile? No, that's not it. Keep aspect. Okay. Alright, so now alright. Now we need to make some different values for this one. let's go into our color here. Crop. There we go. Oh, I was freaking getting the wrong. Oh wait, no, this is it. Wait. Wait, frick, I forgot. May have messed up something here. Let me get the if statement here. Plug it into our greater than and equal to here. Get our UV. Get a vector decompose. And a float parameter. Is crop. I may have to actually plug this here actually. Yeah, there we go. Alright, nice. So I guess all we need to do now is go to our Let's go to our animation player. Make a new animation. Okay. Alright. So, current animation will be we rename this. Rename this to pop up. Okay. And with this one, we will make this a property get speech bubble here. And is scale a thing? Okay, there. Alright. Let's have this last, like, I don't know, 3 seconds maybe. Insert key. Zero. Alright. 2, 1. Okay. Zero. Okay. Right. Let's play this at pop-up. Alright. And let's get another property track with the speech bubble. Rotation. Okay. .5. Okay. Then here we'll insert a key. As well as over here. Maybe like here, maybe. Then insert a key somewhere around here. Alright, let's play it. Let's have the ease be around this way. Okay. Then let's get our cursor, text cursor, position. Right. Minus 750, minus 600, minus 650. Yeah, I think it works. And then somewhere around the 1 minute mark is when we put it to. Here we go. Then property track, text cursor, use, see parents. Okay. So let's see, insert key here. On. There we go. Alright, nice. And then let's get guess we can also get our wait. Property track. Get the project text. Does it show me my theme? Not quite what I'm looking for. Let's see, open. What can I get here? What do you mean value? All right. I'm gonna call method track on my project text. How does this work? Insert key. Oh. Okay, wait. Let's go to my project text. Let's add a script to this. Project text title. Add it to my scripts. Create. Okay. Extends texture rect, and for this one we will get the material. For crop. Okay, get rid of this. Then func crop text is equal to value floats. Crop dot set shader plop. Okay, value. Okay. All right, so let's see if this works. I'm not sure. There we go. Argument count 1. Type float. Let's see. Okay, so set this to 1. Argument is 0. And let's insert a key called crop text and have this be set to 1. Alright, I think I might need to reset to reload my list here. Alright, reload. Okay. Damn, my computer's lagging. Okay. Alright. Let me see if this works. Can we have this be on pop-up? And this needs to auto-load. Alright, let's see if this works. Nope. Okay. This isn't working for some reason. Why is it not working? Okay. So, let's see. Animation, this one. Let's get a var tween equals create tween dot tween properties. Right. Tween property. Crop. See the parameters as cropped, tween to 1, and duration 0.1. Hmm. Huh. Just a link the freaking funk transparency. Animate transparency. What is accept? Okay, string name. So let's see, animation looping. There we go. All right. Alright, I guess we should also get a property track for the text cursor. Use parent material. Off. Okay. Alright, let's play this one more time. Oh. Change to loop. What's the thing? What is accept? Okay, and then name string. There we go. All right. Pause that. Okay, that's looping. Good. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, for the plug, let me change the the frequency to, or the speed to -2. And 10. Yeah, I think that works. See it one more time. Alright. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me go back to the animation player. And we'll go to pop-up here. And we will call a method for our text cursor. And this will be a very simple one. Get a hide. Get to hide like somewhere here. And it will show up at around, yeah, that point. Okay. And let's have this last only 2 seconds. I think this is too much for this animation. Let's play one more time. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Time float. Okay. Here we go. Let's go back to the animation player. One argument. This is supposed to be a float with a value of 0.2 maybe. My time. Yeah, this be 2.1. One 1.5 maybe. Yeah, there we go. One more time. I want to see how this plays one more time. Alright. And it works just as intended. Let's go. Okay, nice. Alright. Okay, let's go back to our Alright. VBox container. Alright, let's add animation. No. VBox container in here, and let's set the position. Here, I guess. Maybe like this. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Ah, there we go. Okay, nice. We're getting like a better title screen here. Oh my god, I feel so professional right now. Holy shit. Okay. So we got that. Guess we can also add a button here in the corner. Let's see. I'm not here. Let's get a button. Button. Alright. And let's go put this button in the bottom right, like that. Alright, so icon. We're definitely making this a, what's it called? We're on the general game icon, like that. Oh no, we make an atlas texture. Get the general game icons, yeah. 32 by 32, 256. Nope, that's not it. That's the edit region. That's like 264, 96. Plus 96. Okay. Just to give my game some customizability. Okay. And then let's go over to here, center, expand icon, like that. Alright. And then let's get a control node here. Let's copy some stuff under the pause menu here. This one. Let's see, what are the stuff here that I have? Okay. Connect. Go to settings. Get underscore tree dot pause equals true, then show pause. Let's get the pause menu here. Show. Okay. Okay, let me see if this changes the volume in any way. Alright, that's good. Okay, if I make this like quiet like this. I just realized I don't need this anymore in my title screen. But I still have this. Okay. Okay, so it's in this position here. Actually, wait, what happens if I... Let me see. Is there a... What happens here? Contents to save. Okay. Oh no, let me just see if my save and load functions are working correctly here. Wait, one more time. Okay, wait. Alright. I noticed that my sounds aren't playing anymore here. Let's see. What was the code I used to play sounds again? Let's see, go down to node 3D. I think it's under save and load. Nope. Nope, not this either. Oh my god, what's more? I don't have a game manager for any of these things here. Okay, where is my game manager for my main room here? Is it under here? No, it's not here. Wait. Wait, how about the shop? Is it even here? Wait, mouse collision. Use for change music. Ah, here it is. Wait. Let's see. Title screen. Right, what does the fade music do again? Between property. Okay. Whoa, wait, one more time. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Back to title screen. Let me look at the Squid game here. Let's see, where's the load scene here? Okay. Alright, at least we got this animation going now. Okay, before we end the stream, let me just go ahead and change some of the icons here of my game. Alright, first off, the save. I'm actually not sure whether I want a save button here, but just in case, we will turn this into a atlas. Let's see, 32 by 32. Icon behavior center, expand icon, and what is the normal? You get the custom copy value, paste. There we go. Alright, and you know what, let me just hide the load because I don't think we need the load here anymore. And I want this not flat. There we go. Alright, and for the shop, let's fix everything here in the shop. Why is the shop like this? There we go. Alright, then... Okay, I forgot what's the thing responsible for... Is it the buy button? Okay, money label. Where is this from? Money label dot text equals string global variables dot money. Oh, okay. All right, you know what? We're gonna end the stream here, guys. I know this is gonna be like a weird place to end it, but hey, at least we're able to like get this thing fixed. And then we also got like this. What's it called? Anyways, oh wow, my desktop audio is loud here. Yeah, at least we got like all of these little quirks into my game fixed already, like a warning sign for when it gets way too low along my bars here. And yeah, I think that's really all of it, all the things we did here. Let me go back to the settings here. There we go. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, actually let me do this one more time. Does this also work if I were to let's see, wait, well done. A second here. Seems that this animation is not gonna play unless there we go. Pop up. Okay. Right, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, because only tweens every... There's no way for me to reset the... where it was once were. Okay. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Let's see, this is... Let me print a text here. Says, I don't know. Start animation. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think the problem there is maybe that I tried to get the animation to play as I transition from my main room to back to the title screen here. But I think what's happening there is the load screen is I think blocking whatever is happening with the startup animation of my game. So that's why it's not like showing anything here. But I guess it still looks nice that way. You can have it be that instead. So alright, so that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna continue with our donut making tutorial on our next stream, and maybe at one stream in the future we can maybe start a racing game because I'm trying to get a driver's license, and it would be pretty funny if if I start crashing around as I try to practice for my driver's license. So yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. Now go read the book. Bye bye.